Hi, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, and in this video we're going to detail the new Speed and Strength Hell and Back Adventure Touring Jacket. And I'm here joined on my left by Sean from Speed and Strength. He's our product expert, was nice enough to come out and shoot some of our RevZilla TV videos with us. And Sean, why don't you start out, why don't you talk to me about seasonality in this coat and the range of conditions this will cover?
Well, this is built to be kind of our flagship all-weather jacket, so it's great in all seasons. I'd call it a four-season jacket. It starts with this kind of weird space-agey material on the inside. And anytime you see this kind of weird shimmer, that's a highly breathable membrane. We back it up with a warmth liner inside. So it's actually a three-layer jacket. You have your warmth layer, your breathable membrane, and then your outer shell, which is also a water resistant. I can't call the outer shell waterproof because we didn't treat the zippers.
Gotcha.
We did take the time, though, however, to do waterproofing on all the vents. Very aggressive venting. It's got both the forward entry vent, and then this is a patent that we own called the Synergy system, where you fold up the arm and this basically zips around, and what you end up with is a pull-off sleeve with mesh underarm. You know, and a great testimonial to just how breathable, how ventable, and how well this all works. We just had Ron Golden win the Two-Rag Rally, which is a desert race, in our Hell and Back touring gear, and I think that's a great statement. When people ask me how breathable is it, I basically tell them, well, Ron's still alive. So I think it's pretty good.
So two things I want to touch on as we go through some of these features. The first one is we remove the arm, or we remove the sleeve. Now what you'll see on some different brands and some other people that have tried to pull this off, but I don't really consider it that great of a fit, is that a lot of times you remove the sleeve, you remove the armor. On a jacket like this, it's really an adventure touring all-season jacket. How many times do you really say, man, I really want to take my elbow armor away so I can ride around this coat? The answer is never.
Right.
So the armor stays in place, but you do have the mesh outer that comes with it. The other piece that we talked about is when you touched on this inner breathable shell that's not the thermal liner, it's actually the liner that's going to sit between the outer shell and the thermal. This is actually waterproof and breathable. So it's going to breathe, so it lets water vapor, perspiration will go out, the vapor side, but then any water that gets through the shell of the coat or happens to get in between that layer, it's not going to let in. So it is truly waterproof against your body.
Correct. And then, of course, we have all the little creature comforts that back it up. Microfiber on the insides of the cuffs. A nice tall neckline.
It's extremely comfortable on all these places that are touching my skin.
Yeah, a nice tall neckline that also has microfiber on the inside. So when you do that up, it's going to close down the neck, but still keep you comfortable. And then we get into some of the stuff that I like to call the extras. You know, we took the thermoplastic shoulder, the exoskeleton body armor, right out of our pro-level road race suit and really beefed up that shoulder. It's got a backboard that comes right out past the shoulder blades. And you're noticing this snorkel straw. There's a hydration pack. Goes through, clips into the top of the jacket, makes it very easy to carry water on your trip. And
is that an extra or is that included?
That's included in the jacket.
And this is actually in this jacket too, this is a big key feature. This is a sub $300 price point on this guy. So I mean, you're paying an entry level, what I consider an entry level price in the adventure touring world, but for a jacket that seems like it really is going to do it all.
Correct. Now we make that jacket in both a waist cut and a 3/4 cut, and the way that the consumer can tell the difference, if it's the Hell and Back SX, that's a waist cut. If it's ST, that stands for standard tall. So anywhere you see ST in our line, that's designating the longer cut coat.
Okay, and this is the waist cut. This is the SX that I'm wearing.
Correct.
Okay, you see it comes down here. Now I will tell you from a fitment standpoint, it's not your Euro tailored cut. It has some room in it, but it's also not very baggy. So it's a great, you know, average American cut on this guy. I'm about 5'9", 170, but I do have really broad shoulders, and this is a large. This fits me extremely well. This would absolutely be the size that I would wear it. And you notice there is some constriction here, but that's by design. A suit or a jacket that's meant to be protective is actually articulated so that in a crash, it's going to try to eliminate your jacket from going up, or your arms to get away from your body too far. So you have your range of motion, you have your riding position, but then you're also going to have the feel that's going to keep you in the correct position in case of a drop on the bike. You know, what else can we really say about this jacket? It covers all the bases. That is a ton of, I hate to call them bells and whistles because it denotes that, you know, bells and whistles to me are frivolous. This really is just a ton of features and functionality, things that really, you know, do work and do their job.
You know, pockets are worth mentioning. We do build waterproof pockets. We've taken the time. To me, if I'm going to call a jacket waterproof, the pocket should be waterproof as well. A customer who's drying his iPhone's ruined is not a happy customer. And then on the back, we put this nice big slip-through pocket, and that's actually designed that when you remove the sleeves, you can slide them through that tube in the back and lock them in, and you don't have to figure out where to put them. It's a well thought out piece. All of our designers ride. And that's our test at the end of the day, is we put the jackets on and we go out and do some riding, and we get to call it work once in a while.
That's very, very cool. So this guy's also going to come in, so you have 5 colorways on the SX, so it's an orange, black, a red, and then a yellow.
Yellow, correct.
And I think is there a blue in there as well?
There is a blue in there as well. And then in the waist, or the 3/4 version, we're gonna do it in black, the orange that you see, and then we do a white.
Oh, very cool. So available now at RevZilla.com. This is the Hellenbach SX jacket, all season adventure touring. We also have the Hellenbach 3/4 ST jacket. If you have any questions about these guys, you can always shoot us a line at 877-792-9455 or via email at cs@RevZilla.com. Thanks for watching today. Sean, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
See you next time.